Hey YouTube, it's your girl Diane back with another video, and as y'all can see by today's title, it's a story time that everybody was waiting on. I made everybody wait due to the fact that it wasn't my fault. It was my phone fault. My phone had broke, got it fixed. Got it fixed, my video was halfway deleted. Re-recorded it and it looked like a bomb. So, yeah. The devil's working. But I'm here today, that's all that matters, and hopefully this video go up. Cause yeah, this is my last time recording this. But as y'all can see by today's title, we are going to be talking about my first love story. That's what I'm going to talk about. Cause I don't know what to say. I don't know how to title it. Like, yeah. So I posted a video on my Instagram. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, I need y'all to go follow me at PrettyMay96 on all platforms for starters. And I posted a video of me smacking a boy. And we're gonna call that boy named B for short. Don't you have to try to ask who the name is in the face, cause no, I'm fine. But back in my time, I was, like I said in my other videos, if y'all ain't paying close attention, I said that I had no confidence. I had no confidence until I got into high school. I didn't have no confidence. I got into high school, I had a boy, talked to him, dealt with him, whatever. I guess dated him or whatever. And he wasn't treating me right. So then I went to the next boy. But I kept him as a side, you know. I kept him and I started adding up my options. So then I end up to this. Mind your business. Okay, about my 8th person, but this person I started to treat like my first person. People in between don't really get that much of a love story. Cause, yeah, I only had a couple love stories that I had feelings for. I ain't had feelings for everybody. Did I? Nope, I only had feelings for like 4 at a time. 4 at a time. Out of the 8 that was all there, you know. But I was not an O, but I was an O, if y'all get what I'm saying. And y'all gonna see that after these videos here when y'all watch them. So we're gonna give a story time before I insert all the clips, so stay until the end to see everything. And y'all will know, I don't know if I said sorry about the fan, but sorry about the fan in the background. If I didn't, I'm saying it again. Okay, so, I met this boy named B. He was about the 8th person I was dealing with, but that 8th person was something different. Cause y'all in my business don't do that. Don't need to worry about it. Don't need to worry about it, sweetheart. Don't need to worry about it. So, his name was B. I met him in school. My 10th grade year, let him tell her he knew me since my 9th grade year, but I didn't know him or meet him until my 10th grade year. So, yeah, I don't know. This man clearly had a stocking book, but he just made it this day, that day. I'm his. So, me and him had very, very, very close mutual friends. And my mutual friends knew him. That was my close friends, but I didn't know him. I had just met his brother, like, literally a week before we started school. And I didn't even know he had a brother. I didn't know the brother had a brother. I know the brother had a brother. I didn't know they had a brother. And they was like, they knew me since I was going to school there, which in 9th grade. I ain't never seen these kids. I've never seen these kids, but I was very bad on my surroundings. So I would never see these folks, okay? So, that's just how it was. His brother name, we're gonna call him Z. We're just gonna call him Z. Don't do the name calling. I ain't doing all that. So I met Z during the summer, week before school started, basically, or 2 weeks, probably a month before school started. But either way, I was messing with my first love story. My first love story, I was messing with him, and we went to the park all the time. Yeah, if y'all know my business, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't try to read my life for me. Just listen to me. I was going to the park with my first love story, and I met Z. Z knew me, but I didn't know Z. Z was like, oh, you need to leave first love story, and get with me, because you need somebody like me. What you gonna do with his short ass? And, yeah, that's how that went. First week of school started, Z all in my face talking about, he walking me to class, woo. I knew he had a crush on me, but I didn't really want him. I just like how sweet he was, so. But I didn't want him. He knew I didn't. Well, did he? Everybody probably thought I wanted them. But that's not the story here, okay? But yeah, I didn't want him. I did not want him. And he wanted me, cool, whatever. I wasn't deep in like situation. Yeah, he texts me every now and then. We conversated. So in his mind, we probably talked. But I knew for a fact I didn't talk to him. Everybody I said I talked to or something like that, I knew in my deep soul I didn't want him. So, and let's keep this clear. It's a girl. We're gonna call her E. We're just gonna call her E. Yeah, I'm just giving random letters out the alphabet because y'all not gonna put A, B, and C together. I'm fine. Love and joy. I mean, it's kind of, don't even worry about it. So E wanted Z real bad, and swore everybody wanted him. Baby girl, that's not my cup of tea. But that's her name. E. Yeah, E. She wanted him, but E wanted love story as well. But I guess love story and E had history back in time, but I didn't know that until end of time. So E. Basically, me and E had competitions. Like, we was competition up. For whatsoever reason, I don't know. Like, at this point, we had dudes hand in hand. And it was like, we was arguing with each other because we felt like we was the baddest girls in school. Everybody else made it seem like we was the baddest girls in school. And we wasn't. But I didn't know her. She had come to me. She dated also girls. So, these not bad stories. Like, I'm just telling y'all from my point of view to where we got to be at. So, me and first love story was still kicking in the continent, but also E wanted love story and Z. And I'm like, I'm not gonna argue about no dudes because at this point we're just not. So she didn't like me because of love story, but I never knew her in love story had a love story going on, first love story. So I didn't know that they had a thing going on, but anyways, I was with my best life. Like I said again. So keep this in mind. Love story had a best friend. We're gonna call him W. W and love story was close. Cool, whatever, cool. Love story and W had a bet on who was gonna get me first. But I didn't care who wanted me first. Both of y'all. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Y'all playing the game, but y'all just got caught. They didn't know I was listening to them in the classroom. I'm sitting 3 chairs behind them, and they playing a game on who can get me. Love story swerving. Down he had me first. No, you was just the first person that said something to me. But the next class, W said something to me. Did I turn anybody down? No. Was they competing? Yes. Was they giving me every right to know that they was talking about me? Yes. They just sucked at playing the game that they thought that was playing. So that's just what happened. So I had both of them. Hey, if y'all seeing this, I love you in the way you suck it up. Hey, I'm sorry. I mean, no. Don't listen to what I just said, okay? But anyways, like I said, when I got in high school, I had confidence. So I didn't think I had to pick and choose. There was no pick and choosing because I was just me and I was me. Now, if you wanted me, that was on you. Was I dropping you? That's if you wanted to get dropped. If you wanted me, I wanted you. In my mind, we was not together. So, that's just how that went for us. And like I said, W and love story was best friends. E wanted love story and Z. So, yeah. Now I'm talking to W, L, and love story. But I wasn't really feeling Z. I wasn't feeling Z. I just wasn't feeling Z. My sister, on the other hand, was feeling Z. But E wanted Z, but I told my sis she can have Z. So, like I said, E didn't like me anyways. So I just heard through the grapevine who she was. I don't know who she is. Yeah, if it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. So then let's fast forward a little bit. So now I'm kicking and cocking with anybody, everybody. So now E got her friends coming to talk to me about Love Story, but I don't care about Love Story because Love Story want me. This is not that. This is not that. I entertained them, yes, but he entertained me first. He asked for my social media. He asked for my phone number. You feel me? He said he was single. And that's why I listen to dudes that say they were single. Because he was. But he knew that he had obsessions that loved him. For whatever reason, I don't know. That's not my business. But now fast forward, I'm not liking this thing where I'm hearing Love Story got a lot of love stories. He got more than love stories than I had. And I'm not feeling that. So you know what I did? I picked myself back up. I said, yeah, I was falling for him. Now I done failed to where I'm at rock bottom. So now I done picked myself back up and picked them up, and I had options. So one day I'm walking down the hallway, walking down the stairs, and like I said, at this time, I wasn't caring about anything or nobody. I get picked up and carried down the stairs by B. This is B coming to pick me up. I'm like, make sure I got this jacket on inside out though. Don't need to worry about it. Don't need to worry about it. I get picked up and took down the stairs by B. B like, oh, you think you sweet? You think sweet? You think you too cute? Boy, you put me down. At the time, I don't like hikes. I still don't like hikes at the time. At the time, I still don't like hikes. I don't like hikes. And he picked me up and took me downstairs. But he don't know. Well, I guess he said he know me, but I don't know him. So he picked me up, took me downstairs. At the time, I was losing my weight. So I was in my prime time, baby. I was dropping weight. And I was getting littler and snatching all the hookahs up. That's just what I was doing at the time. Don't speed up and say too much because y'all be like, this girl thought she was. I'm like, no, I wasn't. It's just, I never said too much. That's the difference. I knew I was that girl from head to toe because back in time, I was that girl. Them pictures now, I was not that girl. But in that time, in that era, I was that girl. So, kept my hair done, nails done, outfits on fleek. I look good. Every week, I had a different hairstyle, a new set of nails every week. It's just, I couldn't go a week over. If I went a week over, call 911 because something wrong. But, yeah. B took me downstairs, told me he trying to talk. He said, what you think you grown or whatever. I said, boy, I don't even know you put me down. He like, no, I ain't got to put your little ass down. And that was boys' way of flirting when they say something crazy like, oh, call you big kid when I ain't got no big kid. Oh, call you fat face. Okay, I got a fat face, but you know that when you said that. So, it's like, yeah, I think that's boys' way of flirting. So he was talking about that little ass knowing dang gone well I was big. He said, girl, y'all see me talking to all them dudes in the hallway. This is him approaching me. I said, if that's the way he calling himself, Tough Tony, go ahead, stop beat it, round him up. Cause at this point, you doing your big one too. You out nothing niggas, and I didn't even know you look like that. I don't even know you. Forget about like that. I don't even know you. He like, yeah, I know a lot about you when you just be thinking you just around here. Yeah, I'm back here. He called himself, at this time, red flag number 1. He called himself Daddy. He was like, Daddy ain't playing that. Boy, and at this time I said, I just had a thing where I laughed at everything. He said, oh, it's funny. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, I better not catch you talking to none of these no more. I'm like, he came in, he applied pressure, baby, because not too much. My hair is a mess. He applied pressure, baby. I'm like, boy, stop playing. At this time, Love Story walking behind. Love Story talking about, that's crazy. He laughing, talking about, that's crazy. So B asked Love Story, this your girl? He's like, nah, that's your girl. You got it. You got it. Yeah, if you don't claim what's yours, somebody will claim what's yours. So now he's claiming me. Now B's claiming me. So I thought that was a joke, that he was just trying to play. In the long run, y'all see we was together eventually. But yeah, that was a story that I thought he was just trying to play. and whatever. So now love story texting me talking about that's crazy. You letting dudes come and talk to you in front of me. You supposed to told them I was just, but it's alright, it's alright. But at the time, love story had a thing where he didn't know how to open up his mouth and say something was his or let it be known. He was mush mouth and on the side, kicking and cocking like he was a girl. So that's just what it was. I wasn't finna hold my phone for nobody. Like I said, love story had too many love stories for me to try to keep up. Either I was gonna pass you up or try to keep up, and I wasn't finna try to do a damn thing. I was gonna keep up, past you. You feel me? This is like the turtle and the what's that thing called? Rabbit. Turtle and a rabbit. Feel me? This is that. You was going real fast. Real fast. Soon I passed you up. I won. So he didn't like that. He didn't like that not one bit. So he texted me talking about that's crazy. I'm finna block you off everything. He blocked me. I said, alright, I ain't finna be pressed about it. Cause I clearly just got claimed by somebody else that ain't mine. So he go home, he blocks me, unblocks me, love story, go home, call me, and tell me he gonna block me, then block me for about 3 hours. Then low-key had me in my feelings. But I had to remember, I just picked up another dude. So I lost you and that wasn't eating nothing. That wasn't eating nothing, boy. That wasn't eating nothing. So at this point, I didn't care no more. So I'm at home. He called me 3 hours later. He like, that's crazy. So tell me you want me now. Tell me you mine. Tell me. Now he all of a sudden being vulnerable. Now he got a lot to say. Now he being verbal. Now he know how to speak. Now he know how to speak. I'm like, yeah, that's what you saying? Yeah. He's like, I want to hear you say it. I said it. Which I ain't saying much truck of thing until the last moment. I'm like, he was like, okay, if you don't say it. So he kept playing this thing where he wants to keep hanging up on me. I said, he do this for a lady. And I didn't tell him, so I blocked him. He texts now and called me. My God. You must have text now on speed dial. Like, be for real. Be for real. Like, why are you? So at this point, I got him in his feelings. Now B calling. Block text now. You better have to make another account at this point. B's calling. He like, oh, you thought I wasn't gonna get your information? He calls me up a messenger. I'm like, who gave you that? My friend. All right, like I said, we had close mutual friends. Out of nowhere, W texts me talking about, oh, so you just don't mess with love story no more? So you mess with my bro B? I'm like, you know too much. How do you know? Cause no, I don't. How you know? You're like, oh, that's crazy, man. You giving all these dudes time of day, but you won't give me. I said, I ain't getting nobody time of the day. I gave them the same time of the day I'm giving you right now. What you trying to say? You're like, oh, so you told me you're on the phone with all of them. You're like, cause he just told me you got off the phone with him. So I guess love story tells him stuff, and then so B and love story wasn't friends, but W was best friends with B and love story. So you see what I'm saying? Messy, very messy, I know. So that's just me telling my side of the story. Just listen to her. Just listen. This is just ain't nothing getting juicy yet. And then nothing getting juicy yet. So be like, oh yeah, I thought you messed up with the dude, because the way he was trying to act coming down themselves with you, I almost had to put him in a chokehold. But at that time, no, B is very funny. He's hilarious. So he likes to be like, he was very funny. Like, y'all see in some of the clips I'm about to show y'all. He was just very funny. He was just naturally funny. His mama even funny. He was just naturally funny. So we don't have hard feelings against one another. Do we? I don't know. I think our last conversation, no, we don't. We don't have hard feelings against each other or whatever. And I was just sitting there like, why do you know so much? He was like, don't worry about all that. B told me don't worry about all that. I'm like, but how you know so much? So then you got W texting me and calling me, telling me what happened and what. So not knowing W and B is on next to each other. So W know more than a little bit. So now W trying to apply pressure. W started to apply pressure towards me. He making sure that he want me. So now all of a sudden he made it very clear in between them lines, but people was not seeing me like that. Because everybody always thought, because I was heavy set in AI, even after I lost all that weight, heavy set in AI, I was still an underdog. And the underdog came out to be top of the dog. You feel me? That's why you should never underestimate nobody. Don't underestimate nobody. Just wait on their glow up. When they glow up, they that girl. when they glow up that age, boy, you feel me? Like, give them their time. Let them get in their prime. Like, let them find themselves. And then nobody let me find myself until I found myself. And I was doing everything under the sun. I couldn't hold myself back. That's just what it is. I'm allowed to talk about this now. This is the past tense. Now I'm in a relationship 5 years strong. So, and I'm still getting hated on. Still most hated by his exes. Don't care. Never be pressed. Still to this day. Never be pressed. Less stress if you come and get them. Come and get them. Okay? Y'all up in my DMs. You feel me? Like, that's just what it was. I'm not pressed about no dude. That's just that. Because if you think you can come get him, get him. Try. That's if he's willing to go. That's just that on that. So, B, that was just a little disclaimer for the girls that's still talking about me till this day. Well, at my young ass. At my little old age. I'm younger than all you. Instead, I got y'all pressed. Y'all pressed. Press. Diamond don't need more pressed. Okay? I'm sorry. It was just a cocky moment right there. You know. Every girl should have their own little cockiness. Just a little bit. So, yeah. Being me on the phone I'm on the phone with everybody at this point. So I'm making phone appointments. So I'm making people appointments. So, oh, I have to go to the store with mama at this time. So don't call me at this time. Call me at this time. I was never leaving the house because I had to make enough time for these guys. So I was on the phone with everybody. I'm sorry if y'all see this now. But eventually I did find love. Like, I found heart. I ended up having heart. So after Love Story, I did catch feelings to Love Story. I had a little spot in my heart for him. But then he played me. So then I had called Love Story for B. So now I got a heart. At this moment, I had a heart for B. So I'm like, but I didn't know how to express that because I got hurt from Love Story. So I didn't know how to attend to B the way I supposed to have did because of what Love Story did to me. Tell me if y'all want story time. Whatever story time y'all want. Whatever y'all hear up in here, I can give y'all story time by anybody. It's just, okay? So, at this point, I didn't know how to treat B. But B didn't know how to treat me either. After he found out the way I was acting, he couldn't maintain me, so he had to get with me. Like, he had to get up with me. You feel me? Y'all gonna hear me what I'm about to say. Long story. So, if this gotta be part 2, if it gotta be part 2, y'all just know to come back for part 2. But yeah, I'm gonna get this to like hopefully 40 minutes to 9. But anyways, okay. So that was the part of me and Love Story. So B, like I said, me and him started communicating and cahoots and whatever. So now it's a thing where B, me, and W start getting on live. We start getting on live, and that's where I blew up. I basically caught so much confidence and so much beauty and so much to be myself, and that's how I knew that I really was with this internet stuff. But I just couldn't stay consistent after the situation. But I was on live every day. I had a set schedule every day. I got off of school at 4, got home, took a shower, got in live right then. I stayed on live from 5 to 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning. That was my schedule every day. It was a consistent thing. So now me, B, and W on live every day. So now Love Story is really starting to fall out of love with me, which I didn't care anymore because I really fell out of love with him because he did what he did and he said what he said and he acted what he acted, and I was just that on that. But that's in another story. So I ended up giving Love Story another chance again. If y'all want to hear about that again after B, stay till the story ends. You know, just stay until the next story is coming. So that was just the thing I had. So now we on live every day. So now me and B starting to become a real situation. Like, everybody know about me and B, but everybody keep throwing it in my face. What did I do?
I hate when I get up, you can see me.
I hate that I can see you when you get up. That is scary. So now that is just, life is definitely going crazy because everybody mad at me for what I did to Love Story, but I didn't really care because he did what he did and he did it. That's rock out with it. Live and you learn. You don't do nobody the way you don't want to be treated. So that's when me and B became a thing, and he had anger issues, but I had extreme anger issues at the time. I don't know what it was. Like, I just didn't know how to talk to boys because I had a soft spot, but after Love Story did what he did, I lost my sweetness, I started being like these dudes, and I didn't know how to treat nobody. So until due time, and other 3 times y'all see that as well, I just couldn't find who I was. I was finding who I was, but I couldn't find who I was. Y'all feel where I'm going with this? Like, I just found that I lost all this weight. So now I'm in my prime time, and I got more confidence in a little bit, but I'm now a little bit too cocky and conceited, if you ask me. But who else don't toot my horn if I don't do it? Toot, you feel me? So I didn't. Excuse me. Excuse me. I drank some water. I drank water. Sorry. So I just in my life where I didn't really care about love or anything. I didn't care about people's feelings because my feelings got hurt. Because I know I was a sweetheart. So, like, I may have a little rough side to me, but I had love in me. Like, you feel me? And people couldn't see that. Like, they only think that I felt like I was bougie, which I probably was. Okay, I probably was. Probably still am in y'all eyes. It's okay. It's okay. I learned after a while that I'm a broke bougie bitch. Okay. So that's how that was with me and B, and we started being more. I don't want to call it verbal. I don't want to call it vulnerable. I don't want to call it something with a V that I'm looking for. Not vibrant. I don't know what the word is, but I'm looking for a word. But we was very intimate, I tell you that. So we started calling each other more, talking on the phone more. He started laying down rules to me. I started laughing at them rules because, boy, who think you is? You not. He was like, I don't want you in all other dude's face. You my girl now. You my BM. You my BM. We're going to have some kids together. And so now we on the phone every night, every day, all day, throughout the day. Stuff on the phone all the time. But then when I make him mad, he don't come to school. And that was a red flag. Because why? I can't make you that upset, which I probably could. Yeah. But in my mind back then, this is me in my mind back then. In my mind, how could I make you that mad? How could I make you that upset? Like, ain't no way that you missed school because you mad. And I was coming to school every day to show love to all my woes. You feel me? So, I just had time. I was coming to school to share love. Like, share my love for you. I'm gonna share my love. I think that's what she said. I don't know. Watch TikTok. Y'all know. So, yeah, I just wanted to share my love. Like, everybody got to see me every day. I want everybody to know what they could have had, what they should have had, what they won't have. Like, you know, that's just me doing me. So, me and B kicking it off like every day, all the time. Now we on live together every day, but me and W was on live all the time together. So when B was at work or B was out doing something or with his mom or he wasn't at home or he was asleep, me and W was on live by ourselves. And me and W was just running up them lives, like everybody. So then when B got on, we were just going crazy. I'm clicking in and out. So I'm going live, but I'm just adding and knocking people off. So, I'm adding him, I'm taking him off, I'm adding him, taking him off. So now I'm switching these dudes out like clockwork. It was sick. It was sick. Excuse me. It's about that time that I need to go to sleep. I got work in the morning. So, I'm just like, I mean, what y'all want me to say? What y'all want me to say? If y'all was in my predicament, y'all didn't have no confidence, then y'all got confidence. The person that you gave your confidence to tried to take it away from you. And you just became out here. You feel me? So then you tried that love part again. You tried that love story again. And you didn't know how to treat that love story. You feel me? Like, what y'all do in that story, in that situation? Just let me know. So, all the videos y'all about to see is me explaining everything in the video y'all about to see. So, these videos right now.
Y'all are bogus. That's how we gonna do it. Then you gonna get on live with that white person. That's how we do it now.
Nah,
I thought black people stick together.
You keep talking shit to me like I won't tell your ass off.
And you know I'll be playing with you. You need to calm down. Take the chill pill, little Bill.
Come back for part 2 so y'all can see the more juicy details. This is just the introduction of Love Story Part 2, okay? Y'all seen that video right now? If y'all want to know the rest of the videos, y'all got to come back for part 2 because it only gets crazier from here.